Salute, YouTube family, salute. Mel Night Sports back in the building. So, as the weekend went, we did have the highly anticipated pound for pound number one versus number two. That was Volkanovski versus Islam Makhachev in an exciting fight, action packed fight. Volkanovski surprised, I think, pretty much everyone. You know what I'm saying? He was able to snub uh, uh, it's a lot of Islam's takedowns. He did get taken down quite a few times, but he was able to snub a lot of them. And he got back up a lot of the times as well. So he did very good. Now, the controversy is that Makachev or what's his name? Volkanovski was robbed. I'm under the impression that Volkanovski did win the fight. I think he won rounds 2, 3, and 5. I thought the one convincingly, you know, one that was super convincingly round against or for Makachev was round 4, of course, and round 1, is you can lean towards Makachev for that one. But I think Volkanovski was able to do enough. I think he was able to do enough. So a lot of people are screaming robbery. Um, it's hard to say because it was a close fight. It was a close fight. It might have been it's hard to say robbery when the fight was so close. But at the same time, it's like there were only you can only really give maybe 2 rounds convincingly Islam. You know what I'm saying? With Volkanovski, he outlanded him. You know what I'm saying? He outstriked him. I think it looked like to me he was dealing more damage to Islam. He was dealing more damage. That's what it seemed like to me, and obviously damage is very important in the UFC. It's a part of the scoring system. So it's one of those things where it's a very controversial thing. He's obviously been inside controversial fights. Max Holloway versus Volkanovski. He did. A lot of people thought he lost the second fight, and he didn't deserve to win the first fight. So these things happen in the UFC. But I do think Volkanovski did enough to beat Islam. I do, and I think we saw a lot of holes in Islam's armor. In his game. We see that Islam is not. He's not invincible. We've seen. I mean, Volkanovski was doing good on the feet. He was doing good on the feet, and he was doing exceptionally well on the ground as well. He had an answer for a lot of things. Now again, Islam, obviously was able to, do his thing as well. He did strike very well. He got Volkanovski off balance, a couple times. It definitely looked like he hurt him, maybe once or twice, or at least got his attention, with some of these strikes. So, Islam did, he did his thing, but at the same time, he's fighting the smaller dude. And I think Volkanovski showed us a lot. He showed us a lot, and he showed us that if you're able to stand toe to toe with him, and you're able to take his power, you have a much better chance. And obviously, you have to be good with the ground game. You can't let him overpower you. You can't let him um, get you in certain positions. Volkanovski, as we saw, he fought off the rear naked choke. If he got it, it would have been game over. But he was able to fight it off, get through the round. That was the fourth round, I believe. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who do you think won? I personally think that Volkanovski did enough to win, in my personal opinion. Um, at first it was super clear to me, but once you go watch the fight again, it is a little bit closer than I originally thought. But I still think that Volkanovski should have got the W. I do. It just it he I think he did enough. I think he did enough. Um, but we'll see if they have a rematch. Um, we'll see what happens with that one because that was a great fight. Um, pound for pound number one, pound for pound number two. I do not have Islam Makhachev as pound for pound number one right now. It's still Alexander Volkanovski. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe for more content. Mel Night Sports. Peace.